welcome to Classic Gamer 74. I'm your host, Anthony Gamer.
And I'm Larry the Lion.
And this is part 2 of Atari 2600 hacks. One of the things all the hacks that will be featured in today's episode have in common is that they were all nominated for this year's Atari Awards. So after viewing this episode, head over to AtariAge.com and vote for your favorite hack. Besides hacks, when you go over to the website, you'll notice that there are nominations for packaging, homebrews, and other awards. So make sure that you head over there and vote for your favorites in each category. All right, you ready to get started?
Yep, let's jump right into it.
Okay then.
All right, now the first one on our list is Active Shooter, which is a hack of the game Turmoil by James Catalano, aka Jamcat Reloaded.
And next up, we have ALF, which is a hack of the game Taz, by Scott Dayton, a.k.a. Neo Tokyo 2001 of Neo Games, and James Catalano, a.k.a. Jamcat Reloaded. Now, this one I really enjoy. I was a big fan of the show.
Yeah, so was I. I mean, you gotta love an alien that eats cats.
No, that's about the only thing about the show I didn't like.
Well, okay. I ate a cat once.
What was that?
Nothing.
Alright, and next up we have Batman, which is a hack of the game Popeye by James Catalano.
Yeah, I've noticed we got quite a few reoccurring names here.
Well, yeah, for instance, Scott Dayton, you could call him the hack master. He's done, I think, more hacks than just about anybody. Some really good ones, too, that I've talked about on other episodes. And of course, many of you know Popeye is probably my all-time favorite arcade game, so of course this one's going to have a special place in my heart. Alright, the next one we have is Broadside, which is a combat hack by Claudio Salvucci, aka CDS Games. Yeah, you gotta admit, this is really creative.
Oh yeah, I mean, what a way to hack combat than with sailing ships. I really enjoyed this one.
Alright, and next up we have Dawn of the Dead, which is a hack of World War I by Scott Dayton. Big fan of this movie. Probably one of my favorite of the George A. Romero zombie movies. So naturally I loved World War I, so naturally I'm gonna love this game. And I did.
Yeah, me too. What was that one? George A. Romero zombie movie with a nice zombie.
That was Day of the Dead. And the nice zombie's name was Bub.
Oh yeah, I really liked that one. Didn't care for the remake though.
Yeah, the remakes of his weren't that good, especially the Dawn of the Dead one. But to be honest with you, I love the Night of the Living Dead remake they did in the 90s. I mean, the one where Tony Todd played Ben.
Yeah, me too. But then again, you like anything with Tony Todd.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, and next up, we have Extinction, which is a demon attack hack. Try to say demon attack hack, I like that. By Scott Dayton.
Yeah, I really like Demon Attack a lot, so this is pretty cool. I mean, you gotta love horizontal space shooters.
Oh yeah, the hallmark of Atari. Alright, and next up, we have the hack of Miner 2049er, called the Miner 2049er Faster, by Thomas Jench, Omega Matrix, and Dr. Clue. Now, one of the things I like about this one is the fact that it is a big improvement on the 2600 version of Miner 2049er. Of course, one of my all-time favorite games, and one that I talked about in an early episode.
Yeah, like, one of the complaints people have about the Atari version is that it's slower.
Oh, right. I mean, even though it is a little bit different than the original computer version, the gameplay is a little bit slower, which kind of turned some people off. But leave it to Thomas Jench to make it so that the game ran very similarly to the computer version. And that's what you're looking at right here.
Not only did he speed the game up a little bit, but you also have the character, it's the main character himself, looking very similar to how he did in the computer version.
Right you are, Larry. Now, another thing that some people who are watching this video that are not really familiar with hacks tend to forget is that some hacks are created not just to be fun or funny, but they're also created in order to improve gameplay, sprites, or a variety of different reasons. And this is one of those examples of just such a hack. Alright, and next we have yet another hack of adventure. This one is called Misadventure, and it was hacked by Alan W. Smith. One of the things I've noticed about this game is that it just kind of makes the dungeon and the game a little more difficult.
Yeah, like the game wasn't hard enough before. Yeah, this is one you should be able to get into because it's a hack of one of your all-time favorite games.
Yeah, it sure is. Alright, this is Santa Hero E.T. by Scott Dayton. Of course, this is a hack of the game Hero. In this one, you are Santa, and you are trying to rescue E.T.
I got a question.
What's that?
What are those, like, bomb things?
I don't know. They kind of look like little aliens or babies. I don't know what the heck they are.
Yeah, that's a little on the creepy side.
Yeah, it is, but, you know. Alright, and next we have Stargate Desert Raid, which is a hack of River Raid by Dev KK and Whip.
I really like that movie.
Oh, what? Oh, you mean Stargate? Oh, I did too.
Did you like the TV show?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. You know, it was kind of cool. I think it kind of ran a little long, but anyway, yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed River Raid, so of course I love this.
Me too. Alright, now for those of you that are a fan of the Netflix series Stranger Things, we have Stranger Things Barb's Revenge. This is a Dig Dug hack by Keebs.
Yeah, I really love that show.
Yeah, I did too. Now, what's interesting here is, of course, that many of you that are fans of the show know that the character Barb has kind of developed a cult following online.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't on the show for long and stuff, but I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, so, I mean, this is kind of cool because it's almost like she's in that alternate universe. What's it called? The Upside Down?
Yeah, that was it.
And she's, you know, killing these monsters. So, really fun. I mean, I have been a fan of Dig Dug for as long as I can remember. And, of course, I'm a big fan of the show, so, you know, combine those two things and you got a winner in my book.
Yeah, me too. Alright, now next up we have UFO Galaxian.
Yeah, it's a Galaxian hack.
You think so, huh?
Yes. By James Catalano, a.k.a. Jamcat Reloaded. Many of us, of course, are fans of Galaxian. I mean, pretty much if you're a classic gamer, you kind of have to be.
Yeah, it's kind of required.
So anyway, this is a new take on that classic game. Really enjoyed it. Of course, you know I would.
Yeah, I mean, I think you played Space Invaders for like 10 hours straight, and so...
Yeah, okay, anyway. Alright, and the next one we have is Moon Patrol Arcade DC version. Of course, this is a Moon Patrol hack.
Wow, you figured that out.
You know what? By Dr. Clue. Now, of course, Moon Patrol is another one of those games that pretty much every classic gamer probably has played into the ground.
Well, yeah, the game is so much fun.
Oh, it is. I mean, you know, it seems simplistic to some people that, you know, you're just driving around and shooting and jumping, but, you know, hey, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I'm going to have an episode coming up later where I show, it's going to be the game, you know, it's going to be one of those AVP episodes, so that should be coming up in a few weeks, so keep an eye out for that one. Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Classic Gamer 74. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give us a great big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. In our next episode, we will be discussing Homebrews Part 2, where we will look at some of the homebrews that have been nominated for this year's Atari Awards. Don't forget to stop by AtariAge.com. You can vote in this year's Atari Awards. So head over there right now to find out how you can vote for your favorite hack, homebrew, demo, and more. Well, until we see you guys next time, I'm Anthony Gamer.
And I'm Larry the Lion.
And we will see all of you in the next episode. Until then, have yourselves a great day. Goodbye.
Bye.